Hey guys, Jordy here for Cinecom.net, and the brand new iPhone 13 has just come out. Unfortunately, nothing really much has changed, except for one thing, which for us content creators and filmmakers is a pretty big deal, and that is the new cinematic mode and a new ProRes update which comes out later this year, and that is something that we're really interested in, but that is for a future video. So let's take the iPhone 13 Pro Max to the test and do a real shoot today and just see how it performs, and we're also going to compare it to the Red digital cinema camera. So let's get started. Alright, the iPhone 13. This is not a review, by the way. I just wanted to see how good the video quality is and if it's something that could replace an SLR or a prosumer camera. Now, there's something odd about this phone, and I'm not even sure where to start. Maybe our website is a great place to start, which you can find all our premium courses on, and at this moment we're giving 30% discount on all lifetime course purchases. Now, we've never done this before, so take advantage and click the first link in the description down below. If you think that waterbending is cool but don't know where to start, then check out our high-rated After Effects course for beginners and join over 30,000 other students who love the course and learned so many new things. One of our newest courses is about creating cinematic compositions, a very technical course on film language, but it is very unique. The curated information cannot be found anywhere else, and it will make a huge difference in your films, which will set them apart more from the competition. And finally, our advanced editing course in Premiere Pro is something you should not skip as well. Once you understand the basics, this hands-on course teaches you all the rest there is about Adobe Premiere Pro. Now, buying the courses instead of renting them through Skillshare gives you the advantage of getting an offline download, meaning that you have lifetime access. Plus, you can contact me directly if there's anything that you're stuck with. And for the software courses, there are also included project files so that you can follow along with the lessons. So don't hesitate and grab your 30% discount before we close the deal on October the 6th. After that, the discount is gone forever, and we don't have any plans to bring such a discount back anytime soon. So go click the first link in the description down below to check all the courses out. Choose any or multiple courses that you'd like, click on buy course, and upon checkout, don't forget to add the discount code SALE30 in this little box right here, which will automatically subtract 30% off the total price. Alright, back to the iPhone. One of the new and biggest features is the cinematic mode in the camera app, and you would think that it's something for filmmakers, right? I mean, it has cinematic in the name. At least that's what I thought, and I completely missed the ball there. So essentially, the only thing it does is allowing you to choose the aperture opening and where the focus needs to be in post-production. You can even animate it and do a rec focus or a focus spool. Sounds really cool on paper, but it looks really bad. I also should have done my research more, because apparently you can only shoot 1080p in cinematic mode, which I found out later, and most of the shots I took were done in cinematic mode. I knew that I could turn off that ugly focus, but I'm stuck with the HD resolution. Okay, why is the fake depth of field so bad? The technology has been around for a long time, and unfortunately the new iPhone does not do a better job at it. I mean, it looks really bad. Look at the edges of the talent here. This looks like a blurred background from a Zoom call. This is everything but cinematic, and very often it simply fails with detecting depth. I was hoping to get some more professional features to the cinematic mode, like a lock picture profile, a shutter speed control, waveforms. There are so many things that are still missing in the iPhone to make it useful on a real shoot. Now, normally we would use the app called Filmic Pro, which basically unlocks your iPhone, giving you full manual control and a bunch of better bit rates as well for video. However, since the iPhone 13 came with their new cinematic mode, we're gonna use that instead for this video. I wanna see how the stock camera performs, which I regret now. Now, luckily I did took a couple of shots with the normal video mode as well. In 4K resolution at 60 frames a second, we get a pretty good video quality. But it looks very video. There's way too much digital sharpness and it tends to make the image too warm. However, the colors do look very natural, a bit too saturated for my taste, but we can easily fix that in post. I mean, I could see myself using these shots right here for an actual production. In fact, I might favor this over using a small camera with a gimbal. All the shots you see here are handheld. I'm walking with the camera in my hands and it's able to keep the image super stable. And I think that it does a combination here of optical stabilization and software tracking, but it's definitely one of the best in-camera stabilizations that I've ever seen. Create a small rig around the iPhone 13 and you have yourself a great camera with amazing stabilized footage, which you can take with you on an actual production. But now let's get to the real deal, the reason why you might be watching. How does it compare to a RED camera? This right here is a $40,000 cinema camera. I clamped the iPhone to the rig of the RED so that I was able to take the same shots. Now unfortunately, almost every shot that I took was in that awful cinematic mode, so we're comparing 4K footage to 1080p, so that's not really fair, so we're gonna have to do it with this one dual shot that I took in normal video. And here are both cameras next to each other. I did a little bit of color correction to match the two better, and of course there is a distinct difference. The lens alone on the RED cost as much as the entire iPhone, so there has to be a difference. But purely looking at the colors, the dynamic range, it's pretty good. But this is also the only thing that we can do with the iPhone. The image profile, the edit sharpness, it's all baked into the video. And that's of course where the difference is at with the RED. With a few clicks, I'm able to color grade the RED footage to something like this. This here is a beautiful shot, which if you're not using Filmic Pro on the iPhone is nearly impossible to get. So I wanted to test one last thing. What if we use Filmic Pro? We shoot in log and then we compare it to the RED. We take the most out of the iPhone as possible. Can you tell which camera is which? I know, it's tricky. The only thing I did was make the shot of the iPhone even more flat so that it would match better with the RED lock. Here's the curve to give you an idea. Now let's add a Rec 709 LUT to these. And now we start to see differences in the red and the green tint. This is what sets cinema cameras apart, and Premiere Basics, our second channel, has just uploaded a tutorial video about that, so go check it out, link in the description. Alright, and now let's add a color grade to it, and I think the differences are really starting to show now. The iPhone struggles with extreme color changes, and those compression artifacts are becoming more prominent. This here is the iPhone, and this is the RED, in case you haven't noticed yet. So I can't wait for Apple to push out the ProRes recording update later this year. That will eliminate the biggest problem, compression artifacts, because color-wise, they match pretty good. Apple has their color science on point. So this video turned out different than I anticipated. I was hoping to do more with cinematic modes, but it's complete garbage. I do believe that we can get cinematic video out of this phone, but it's not gonna be with the Apple's camera app. I'll definitely make a video about the ProRes update when that comes out, so make sure to subscribe and don't forget to check out our courses, guys. You get 30% off any course on our website, but this is an exclusive discount and it will end on the 6th of October, so be fast. Just click the first link in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of the brand new iPhone 13. I'm sure that you've seen many other videos. Let us know in the comments down below. And as always, stay creative. Nice.